Assalamu alaikum students, this is Ms. Beena. I am here to explain you the new chapter, the alkanes and alkenes. This chapter is a part of your April breakup. In this chapter we will discuss the two very important families of hydrocarbons. Hydrocarbons are first of all compounds that contain only carbon and hydrogen, as we have discussed in our previous chapter as well, that all those compounds which contain carbon and hydrogen are called hydrocarbons, and they are also called organic compounds because they are originated from dead plants and animals. The first two families of hydrocarbons that are very important are alkanes and alkenes. In today's lecture, we will discuss alkane family in detail. Alkanes are saturated hydrocarbons with only single covalent bond. So all those hydrocarbons which are saturated and they contain only single covalent bonds and double and triple covalent bonds are absent are called alkanes. Now what is the meaning of saturated? Saturated means that they have the greatest possible number of hydrogen atoms present and they cannot react with more hydrogen atoms. Therefore they are called saturated hydrocarbons. They are used as fuels, for instance natural gas, that is methane. It is used in heating and cooking purposes. They are also used in petrol and gasoline. Now in this diagram there are first four alkanes written for you. As you can see, the first one is methane. It consists of a single carbon. This is CH4. The second alkane is ethane, which consists of two carbons, that is C2H6. The third one is propane. It consists of three carbons, C3H8, and the fourth one is butane, that is C4H10. And their structural formula are also written in front of you, which is showing the bondings, and as you can see there is no double or triple covalent bond present. All the bonds are single covalent bonds. The general formula of alkane family is CnH2n plus 2, that is written in front of you. Here C is carbon, H is hydrogen, and the N is representing the number of carbon atoms present in that particular molecule. It means that if we know the number of carbon atoms present in a molecule and we don't know the hydrogen atom, and if I ask you a question, for instance, I give you a question that an alkane molecule consists of 7 carbon atoms, calculate the hydrogen atoms present in that molecule. So you can calculate by using this formula very easily. And how can we calculate? Let's have an example. For instance, we are calculating the hydrogen atoms present in ethane molecule, the second one here, C2H6, and we don't know the hydrogen atoms. We only know that there are two carbon atoms. So we will put 2 value in this formula instead of N, and then it becomes C2H, 2 multiplied by 2, 2 to the 4 plus 2. It becomes 4 plus 2, 6. In this way we can easily calculate the hydrogen atoms. Now in this diagram there are some melting points and boiling points of alkanes in front of you, and you can see different alkanes present. They are different names: methane, ethane, propane, butane, pentane. Pentane has 5 carbons, hexane has 6 carbons, heptane has 7 carbons, octane has 8 carbons, nonane has 9, and decane has 10 carbons. So this is the first 10 alkanes. Their melting and boiling points are very, very low. As you can see, the negative sign is showing it that it is very low because they are gases. The first 4 are gases and the next are liquids. One more carbon atom is added each time. It could reach thousands. It means that the alkanes are not just having 1 till 10 carbons, but if we increase carbons, then a new alkane molecule will be formed every time, and it can reach thousands of different variety of alkanes. And in this family we can make different carbon atoms. So it means that we can make different variety of alkane molecules. The general formula for the family is CnH2n plus 2, as I have already discussed, where N is the number of carbon atoms. Now let's discuss the important features of alkane family. They are found in oil and natural gas. Natural gas is mostly methane with small amounts of ethane, propane and butane. So in natural gas, which is used in our kitchens, the major gas is methane, but along with methane, ethane, propane and butane are also added in small proportions. Oil contains alkanes up to 50 carbon atoms. It means that not just it is used in natural gas, but it is also used in manufacture of different oils. So oils can contain up to 50 different types of alkane molecules along with other hydrocarbons. The longer the chain, the higher the boiling point. So the first 4 alkanes are gases at room temperature, the next 12 are liquids, and the rest are solids. So if the chain will become longer, the molecule will become larger, the boiling point will also increase, and the state will be changed. The first 4, methane, ethane, propane and butane, are gases. The next 12 are liquids at room temperature, and the rest are all solids. In an alkane molecule, each carbon atom forms single covalent bonds, so they are said to be saturated. This is already discussed that every alkane molecule is only consisting of single covalent bonds, so there is no extra free electron to react with any other hydrogen atom. So they have the greatest possible number of hydrogen atoms present. Therefore, they are called saturated. Now we will discuss an example, which is the bonding in ethane. Now look at this picture carefully. This is the structural diagram of ethane molecule. As we all know that there are 2 carbon atoms present in ethane, and the atomic number of carbon is 6. So the first 2 electrons are present in the first shell, the other 4 are present in the second shell, and all 4 are the valence electrons that are reactive. So they will react with other hydrogen atoms. As you can see that the first valence electron of carbon is bonded with another carbon atom by a single covalent bond, and the remaining 3 valence electrons of both the carbon atoms are bonded with other hydrogen atoms. So you can see that there is no free electron present in this molecule. Therefore, alkanes are unreactive. They are not affected by acids or alkalis. If we perform any chemical reaction and we add acid or alkali that is a base in alkane, we will find that there is no reaction going on because they are unreactive due to their saturation. But they burn well in a good supply of oxygen, forming carbon dioxide, water vapor, and giving out plenty of heat. It means that alkanes only perform combustion reaction in which they burn in the presence of oxygen and they release carbon dioxide, water, and a lot of heat energy, which is used as fuel. So alkanes are used as fuels, natural gas is used for cooking and heating in homes, propane and butane are used as camping gas, and butane is also used as carrier gas. So they are also used for camping gas, which is compressed mixed propane and butane gases. They are filled in cylinders and they are taken for camping purposes. And butane is also used as carrier gas, which is liquefied compressed butane filled in portable cylinders, and again they are used for different purposes because they are portable, so we can take them from one place to other. Petrol contains butane and liquid alkanes as well as many other hydrocarbons. So alkanes have this one more use, that they are also used in petrol along with other hydrocarbons. Now here is the example of a combustion reaction of alkane, that is propane. Propane is C3H8. So propane is burned in the presence of oxygen and carbon dioxide and water are released as it is written in this equation. The second equation is the balanced equation, which you already know that how to balance a chemical equation, so you can balance it by yourself. Here the lecture is ended, students, and the questions of this chapter are here in front of you. The first 3 questions are: question number 1, define alkanes with any 2 examples. Question number 2, will alkanes conduct electricity? Explain your answer with reason. Question number 3, draw a diagram to show the bonding in methane by yourself. You are supposed to read the chapter, go through the lecture and solve these questions in your fair journals. Thank you, students. Allah Hafiz.